dry here this
The news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And for folks heading to the fair today, how's it looking?
Just like yesterday, maybe a passing shower or downpour, but I don't think anything severe. Of course, obviously, you know what happened over the weekend. Still a lot of heavy rain. Today, not the same story, but it's going to be cooler out there. We take a look at the current conditions, a live look at the radar. It's, again, a mostly dry morning. We're going to be zooming into a couple spots, especially up in northeastern Oneida County. This is impacting just north of Northwood and Remsen, right along Route 12, heading its way east. It's heading toward Wheelertown in the next, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes. Expect a shower right there, and we zoom out a little bit here too. We have a shower right along the border of Fulton and Hamilton counties, right past the roads heading up toward Lake Pleasant. So other than that, much of the area is mainly dry. Here's a live look at downtown Utica early today. A quiet morning, and so far temperatures early today are starting out in the 50s. We got 50 Little Falls, 52 Westmoreland, 53 Otter Lake. A little warmer in the city. We're starting out in the upper 50s as well. In the 40s, heading out into the southern valleys, 47 Sherburne and 50 degrees, barely hitting 50 in Oneonta. So today, well, it feels a bit different in the air. We're not seeing any high temperatures. We're in the upper 60s maximum today, low 70s maybe. But either way, we've got the potential for some pop-up showers today and tomorrow. We're going to track those, plus our driest day of the week. I'll explain when that arrives straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Brand new overnight, President Trump is removing federal...
Welcome back, everybody, to Sunrise. Time now is 5:13. Heading out early today. You've got some partial clearing, and at least heading out to work this morning. I looked to one side of the sky at some dense clouds, other side of the sky, completely clear view of the night sky. So depends on location. Much of the thickest of cloud cover is north of the Mohawk Valley in the North Country, Adirondacks, Tug Hill. Farther south you go, southern valleys where the skies have cleared out a lot more. Either way, look at road conditions. A little damp this morning in parts of our area, especially up north where a couple of rain showers are still passing over us. Visibility early this morning, well, you got some areas of fog, but it's not that widespread as I can see right now. Traffic tracker, mainly green, no accidents to report. And as you head outside today, again this morning, passing clouds, temperatures in the 50s, some spots in the 40s. It is a definitely crisp start to the day today, and it feels like a changing season. Of course, we're entering late August, typical this time of year, although it's slightly cooler than average. Either way, this afternoon we're in the upper 60s, low 70s. We're going to keep a close eye on the showers today, as well as the next couple of days. I'll tell you the driest portion of our work week and what follows heading into the weekend straight ahead. Gary?
So we now know what caused a massive power outage in Rome last night.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everybody. Today, like yesterday, overall sunny skies, maybe a few downpours here and there. Generally unsettled, but not a complete washout. A look at downtown Utica, where it is dry early this morning. The temperature sitting at 60 degrees, so it's a little warm in the city, but again, you head farther south, it gets a lot cooler where the skies have cleared out. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We do have a band of rainfall moving north of the Mohawk Valley. This is lake effect driven, or at least Great Lake driven. It's pretty interesting seeing this taking place with how warm the waters are here in Lake Ontario. We zoom out here a little bit more. We can see the passage of another frontal boundary, or at least a trough. Fancy word for a ripple in the or at least a wave in the atmosphere. But you can see this lake effect taking place off the Georgia Bay up there, and we zoom out a little bit, and this is all mainly driven by this broad area of low pressure driving in that cool air from the north. So what can you expect today temperature-wise? Upper 60s, near 70. Humidity, low, very low. Feels like fall out there today too. And those rainfall chances you can see here, it's not zero, but it's also not completely a rainy washout. So that's the story today. Like yesterday, a few isolated showers. So you might have come across maps like these on social media. Lots of blue, very cold temperatures here on these national maps. And yes, we are seeing below average temperatures, and it does quite feel like fall for the next few days. This is what those temperatures basically mean here. Upper 60s, low 70s. So it's not like we're seeing 40s and 50s, but it's a short-term process. We're going to see a bit of a warm-up heading into the early start of September. Believe it or not, you see here, Monday, September begins already. Months are flying by. So there's that front coming in, and these are the troughs. These black dashed lines, those are, again, energy in the atmosphere. Now, the main story is what's following this right here. There's that cold front that moves in on Thursday. And we'll see why that's the dry stay this week. So a few passing downpours and showers today. It does dry up after some morning showers overnight into early Wednesday morning. Then, by Wednesday evening, sunshine, breezy, sunny skies to start your day Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds in the afternoon, and then that front begins to move in after sunset Thursday evening. So there you can see temperatures in the low 70s, sunny skies for the most part on Thursday, rain showers Friday morning, and then drying up again Saturday, Sunday, and hopefully lingering through Labor Day. It's going to be a pretty nice Labor Day weekend, Gary.
Beautiful. Looks like 3 straight nice days.
Yeah, gorgeous and also refreshingly low humidity.
Can't beat that. Eric, thanks. Today is here on this Tuesday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore. If you liked yesterday's weather, well, we might have a repeat today. Meteorologist Eric Gage in the Weather Center. And Eric, pretty similar, right?
Yeah, lots of sunshine, refreshingly cool temperatures. We're still dodging a few showers, which are tracking right now. In fact, let's take a look right here on the radar. Again, much of central New York, Mohawk Valley, Southern Valley is dry, but the rainfall activity is still taking place in parts of the area. Let's zoom in right here. This is just south of Route 8, heading actually just south of Noblesboro. It's in some pretty remote areas here north of Gray, but still, if you're heading down, say, Gray-Wilmer Road right there, or even heading through Ohio, you could be experiencing a light shower. We zoom out a little bit. Parts of Hamilton County still experiencing some light drizzle, but for the most part early today, it is quiet. A live look in Utica. It is a dry start today, and the temperatures this morning ranging in the 50s in the North Country and Mohawk Valley, and 40s where the skies have cleared up in the Southern Valley, sitting at 47 in Sherburne and 49 in Cooperstown. So today, high temperatures climb into the upper 60s, near 70. It's a cool, refreshing, fall-like day today with a chance for a few pop-up showers. We're going to track those, plus how long this cool stretch lasts, coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away each morning. President Trump's crackdown on
this weeknights on News Channel 2, where the news comes first. This live look of downtown Cooperstown is brought to you by the Leatherstocking Credit Union.
Welcome back to Sunrise, everybody. On this Tuesday, we had a lot of submissions yesterday of some rainbows. Of course, on a day like yesterday, there's always going to be plentiful rainbows, the sunshine and some sudden downpours. But this one caught my eye. This one, you've heard of double rainbows. How about quadruple rainbows? Now, of course, this is not 4 rainbow, or at least 4 arcs in a row, but not only do you see the first one and the second faint one there, but also the reflection in the water right there, which is just really cool to see. So if you have a photo of these rainbows we saw yesterday you'd like to submit, maybe showcase some of that on our website, WKTV.com/weather/pics. You can see everyone else's submissions as well as some your own for the chance of your photo featured right here on News Channel 2 at sunrise. So shout out to the anonymous photo submitter for the amazing photo right here. So today's temperatures, we begin in the 50s and 40s. It's a cool start to the day, warming up into the upper 60s with, again, a few pop-up showers. We'll track those coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. More than 38 million Americans live.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everybody. Time now, 5:50, going on 5:51, and let's just take a look right here in the beautiful scene of Utica right now. My goodness, look at this, like a painting in the morning sky out there. It's a gorgeous shot of the city early today, and this is basically what you're going to experience for much of the morning. You got some clouds out here and some clearing taking place. Temperature, yeah, it's 60 in Utica. It's actually going to be a little bit cooler as you head into the other elevations, remaining in the 50s, maybe even 40s, though. The only shower we're tracking is now entering the border of Hamilton and Fulton counties right now. Other than that, the rest of central New York looking dry. A few isolated showers out west, too. We see this is driven in by another approaching front here, but also look at this. We have some lake effect taking place off of, what is it, Lake Huron right there. And not only that, but also this could be moving its way into Lake Ontario as well later on this morning. All, of course, driven in by this cool air mass going over those warm lakes, all from this broad area of strong low pressure to our north. Today's highs, upper 60s near 70 with low humidity. And as you look ahead for the rest of this week into the start of September, actually this is more so late August type conditions. Lots of blue here. You may have seen a lot of these maps here on social media. Basically what it means is that we are running about 5 to 10 degrees below average in the upper 60s, low 70s. So it's not a huge decrease in temperature for the next few days, but it is still seasonably cool. Our normal high this time of year sits at around 79 degrees. But you can see here, the outlier, we're at 78 on Monday. September comes in, warming up once more. So here's that cold front we were tracking just moments ago. We have a series of troughs. Those dashed black lines right there are going to fire up a few downpours and showers here and there throughout the next few days. More notably, though, on this map here, Thursday evening into Thursday night, there's that cold front moving in. And that's our next chance of notable rainfall, at least in terms of widespread rain we could be seeing. So early this morning, a few showers to our north. That's going to move south later on this morning, this afternoon, on and off, pop-up showers here and there. Then lingering drizzle overnight and showers early Wednesday turns to on and off showers Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday evening it dries up and then begins our brief dry period. Wednesday evening through Thursday evening. Mainly quiet, warming up into the 70s, and then after that we're going to see that front move in overnight Thursday into Friday, and that's going to produce our next round of scattered to widespread rain. Then following that, maybe a few isolated pop-up showers in the southern valleys Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but so far Labor Day weekend looking really nice, Gary. 60s and 70s, sunshine, not too bad humidity-wise. Great weather for this coming holiday weekend.
Let's try to keep that forecast just like
yes, fingers crossed.
Eric, thanks. Well, a large dust storm rolled through the Phoenix area in Arizona Monday night. Check this out right here. This is a massive wall of dust coming up. The storm right there to as low as 50 feet. A dust storm warning was issued for Avondale, Goodyear, Phoenix, and Mesa, and definitely made for some tough driving conditions at that time. Thankfully, that's one thing we don't have to worry about right here in New York. The time right now is 5:54. Still ahead, one last look at the forecast.
The news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And a nice September chill in the air.
Yeah, it feels very crisp out. I mentioned yesterday maybe some pumpkin spice in the air. Spooky season coming up shortly, but no, we still have plenty of August left.
2 months before October.
Oh, yeah.
Before Halloween.
Yes. Let's take a look at what's going on outside this morning. Yes, it's a crisp start to the day. We do have some sunshine. We're also tracking a few isolated showers. Now, much of them have moved outside of our area, or at least outside of the most populated areas. We have one that's passing just south of the Route 8 area, south of Lake Pleasant in Hamilton County, north of Stratford, right along the border. And that's really about it in terms of rainfall early today. Look at this shot here in downtown Utica. This is, as Gary mentioned, probably the nicest shots of the sunrise I've seen. And I've seen plenty of sunrises here on the camera here. This is one of the best. Still, though, you've got some sun, some clouds, and some cool temperatures. Here's a look at them right now this morning. 49 Little Falls, 50 Dolgeville, 52 Otter Lake, 52 Westmoreland to the south. A little cooler in the 40s, 48 Norwich, 49 Cooperstown, and 48 degrees in Oneonta. So what can you expect today? High temperatures are going to climb into the upper 60s. Like yesterday, it's going to be a mixed bag of sun, clouds, and a few passing showers. That's the nature of the system. I'll explain again how this system is passing over us, how much more of these on and off showers are we expecting, and our best chance this week for dry weather, all coming up in that full forecast. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Brand new overnight, President.
This live look of downtown Cooperstown is brought to you by the Leatherstocking Credit Union.
Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well here on this Tuesday morning. Today we begin with quieter weather. Yeah, there's a few showers up north, but much of our area starting out rather dry. Let's take a look right now at some road conditions early today. And yes, as you can see here up near Boonville, roads a bit damp from that passing shower about an hour or so ago. Heading into the southern valleys, we got some skies clearing. The temperatures have fallen, allowing for the potential of some isolated fog to form in some of these areas in the southern valleys. But you see here, much of the state relatively fog-free. We look at the traffic tracker this morning, plenty of green, so far no traffic alerts to pass along. Early today, we begin with, again, those passing clouds and a few isolated showers. This afternoon, a passing shower as well, mixed in with sunshine and clouds and high temperatures in the upper 60s. So it's a cooler day today, but similar to yesterday, those stray showers can't be ruled out. We're going to track those, plus when we dry up and when we could see our next round of more significant rainfall in that full forecast. Gary?
Eric, thanks. We now know what caused a massive power outage in Rome last.
Storm Tracker 2 team, where we track storms. The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everybody. Today, starting out relatively quiet, but we are tracking, yes, a few pop-up showers. If you're wondering where they're coming from, well, it's lake effect. Yeah, already this early in the season. Let's take a look out in downtown Utica right now where there is not lake effect. There are a few beautiful clouds and a very colorful sunrise you saw earlier today. One of the nicest sunrises we've seen in quite a while here in the city. A temperature of 60, yes, some other spots falling into the 50s and including 40s in the southern valleys. But look what's going on right now. If you were to say, for example, you put this on the pause, if you were to pause this right here, these showers look like they're not organized, but as you put a time lapse on it, you can see that follow a similar path here. This is a lake effect rain band trying to form. We got one right here, one up near Watertown, and a couple trying to form off of Lake Erie, of course, with the fetch of the lake being longest this direction. It's why Lake Ontario can form it a lot easier with this wind direction. Look at this. Lake effect right here. So it doesn't matter if it's in the wintertime, it can happen in the summertime, as long as the air is cool enough and the lakes are warm enough, which, with how the summer's been, definitely a factor here. So cool air is working its way in from the northwest. Today's high temperatures reflecting that, only in the upper 60s, near 70 degrees. Dew points, humidity, still very fall-like, so you're not seeing any humid conditions today. Very refreshing. As much of the U.S. is in the blue category for the next 8 or 6 to 10 days. Below average temperatures, which in our area means upper 60s, low 70s. So it's not that huge of a difference, but it is noticeable, at least when it comes to the summertime standard of at least late August. Our average high sits at 79 degrees. We will be seeing that return by Monday of next week for the first days of September, Labor Day, looking rather on the warm side. So that cold front's moving in from the north. This is going to drive in that northwest wind, and here again are those scattered lake effect rain showers. Then by the overnight hours, it's going to be another damp one, a few scattered showers continuing. Feels like a broken record saying scattered showers, but here we are with these random pockets of downpours and rain chances here and there. Then Wednesday evening, things dry up, and this is our dry pattern. From Wednesday evening to Thursday evening, things are dry, warming up into the 70s. Thursday, not too bad weather-wise. And then by Thursday night, that's when that cold front begins to move in, bringing widespread rainfall to our area. And that'll linger into early Friday, and one of our coolest days of the week, a high of 64 degrees. Then the weekend comes in, high pressure sets in, and this holiday weekend's looking pretty nice. In fact, very nice, Gary. Upper 60s, low 70s, and plenty of sunshine, warming up even more heading into Labor Day itself.
Yeah, one last weekend to hit the pool before people start to put it away for the winter.
Can't believe it, Gary. It's already pool closing time.
Yeah. Eric, thanks. Well, today is the year's biggest once again, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libitor. Meteorologist Eric Gage over in the Weather Center tracking yet another nice day, but some possible storms, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a few showers popping up here and there today. But yes, again, we still have some sunshine. In fact, just behind you, Gary, got some sunshine out there. Let's take a look at the radar, though. Things are producing, or at least things are starting out dry. A few showers are getting produced up in the higher elevations up north of the Mohawk Valley, just in parts of Lewis County, right on the border of Tug Hill right there, and then extending its way south and east. What was once a shower here in Hamilton County has since somewhat fizzled out, but overall, this morning, look at this, lots of sunshine. This is a gorgeous shot out there early today. And temperatures this morning beginning in the 40s and 50s. For the Mohawk Valley and north, 50s. We got some clouds and some rainfall that's basically moderating those temperatures. You head south where the skies have cleared up a lot more, a little cooler. 48 Oneonta, 48 Norwich, 49 in Cooperstown. So today's temperatures, we begin to peak into the upper 60s, near 70 degrees. Refreshing humidity. And again, those chances for some pop-up showers. We'll track those, plus when this pop-up shower chance, this whole pattern ends, and when we do dry up again, coming up in that full forecast. Gary? Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away each morning. President Trump's crackdown.
This live look of downtown Cooperstown is brought to you by the Leatherstocking Credit Union.
Welcome back to Sunrise, everybody, on this Tuesday morning. We had some pretty beautiful shots of some clouds, thunderstorms, and some rainbows yesterday. This photo right here was taken to sent in to us from Remsen, and you've heard of maybe double rainbows. How about quadruple rainbows? And this photo right here, now there's not officially 4 rainbows here, but the reflections off the water, very cool sight. So if you have a photo like this you'd like to share with us, send it to the link right there on the top of your screen, wktv.com/weather/pics. We have a lot of rainbow photos submitted to us, a lot of nature photos. There's so many, and I'm going to try to get to a lot of them this week. But honestly, a good problem to have is we have so many submissions, and it's all thanks to you guys who submit them every morning here on Sunrise. Today, we're tracking cooler temperatures to start in the 50s and 40s, in the 60s this afternoon, so it's a cooler day today. And we're also tracking, of course, those shower chances, all that coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. More than 38 million Americans live.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Time now 6:50, and early today we were treated to a beautiful sunrise in Utica. Right now the sun is shining out there. Still plenty of clear skies. This is basically the story of today and yesterday and tomorrow. Just sunshine, a few clouds, and a passing shower here and there. In the 50s in Utica, a little cooler as you head north and south. But look at the radar right now. We are tracking a lake effect, yes, lake effect cloud band that is producing a few showers along with it. And that's, of course, driven in by the fact that, for one, we're moving some cool air over Lake Ontario, but also we're having some of that forcing taking place right now. The Great Lakes are still very warm. You can see it passing over Lake Huron right now, too. So all that cool air from the low pressure up north is producing this rain chance today. And also that cool air keeping things cooler than average. Normal high sits at 79 degrees, and we're sitting at 69 degrees for the high today, so about 10 degrees below average. Dew points still very low. We got refreshing humidity today. And of course, with that 10 degree below average temperature today, you can see how it impacts much of our area in this map here. 6 to 10 days out, we're still slightly below average. And this is, again, what we mean. Upper 60s, low 70s, that's roughly around what we're talking about when we say below average. But as we head into Labor Day weekend, Monday, look at that, 78 degrees. We're going to warm back up again in September, but the rest of August right here, looking a little bit on the cool side. So there's that cold front right here. In the wake of that cold front, they're going to see some lake effect pass over us. A passing shower or two here and there. And then our next round of rainfall, notable rain, arrives in the form of that cold front late Thursday and into Friday. So we look here in our skycast. Today, that lake effect band moves south, spotty on and off rain showers. Tonight, unsettled, a few scattered showers, so maybe don't leave your windows open tonight, or leave them cracked at least. Make sure you don't have ways to get rainfall in your home. Then, by Wednesday afternoon, rain chances isolated. The rain ends and we enter our dry period Wednesday evening into Thursday evening as well. So quiet start Thursday, sun and clouds, mid-70s. Here comes that front late Thursday evening into Thursday night. Then begins our rainiest day of the next 7, or at least rainiest time period, being Thursday night into Friday. Friday's temperatures high of 64. It's a cooler one, but then again, as we head into Labor Day weekend, it's going to slowly warm up. Upper 60s Saturday, low 70s Sunday, upper 70s by Labor Day itself, with still looking like mainly dry conditions for all 3 days. So not too bad.
Yeah, great to hear that.
Yeah.
Eric, thanks. Well, a large Phoenix area in Arizona Monday night. Check this out right here. This is one massive wall of dust. The storm cut visibility to as low as 50 feet. A dust storm warning was issued for plenty of areas in and around Phoenix, and definitely made for some tough driving conditions at the time as well. Thankfully, that's one thing we don't have to worry about here in New York. The time right now is 6:50. Now to the weather, and it is once again good news today. What a nice day.
Yeah, the air is refreshing. The sun is shining here in Utica. Not everyone's seeing the sun, though, so it's best of luck in the draw here. Let's take a look at what's going on in the radar. Yeah, in Utica, in south, it's a dry, little breezy, and a cool one a day out there today. But we zoom up north. There's a rain shower that passed through Floyd, even parts of, actually just went over Griffiths in North Rome right there. And now it's heading beyond Floyd, north of Marcy, south of Holland Patton. And you can see the difference in conditions. Here's a live look at downtown Utica. It's got some bluebird skies out there, some puffy cumulus clouds. And then we turn our attention to Rome, which appears to be a little more cloudy, a little damp. I believe there's some rain reflected on this camera here from the MVCC campus in Rome. Either way, rainfall was reported at the airport in Rome, 68 degrees the temperature. Sunshine, though, in Hamilton, and sunshine in a lot of other spots here in New York State. So today's highs, low 70s, upper 60s. Now, by tonight, we're going to see a few more rounds of showers. Tomorrow, same story like today, scattered showers. And then we'll see a bit of a dry stretch moving into Thursday. We'll track that, plus what follows heading to Labor Day weekend. straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. We now know what caused the massive power outage around Rome last night. It was around 5 p.m. last night. Around 10,000 customers were without power. National Grid now tells us it was a fast-moving storm in the Turin area that caused their transmission lines to fail, taking out power. Luckily, power for all customers was restored within 45 minutes. Brand new this noon, and
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Sun is shining out there in Utica at this hour, and we're also tracking a few showers. So it's, I guess, the story of the weather today, like it was yesterday. Let's take a look at downtown Utica, where it's just a gorgeous scene out there right now, and the temperatures sitting in the 60s. But notice here, light rain. Now, looking at Utica, why is it raining out? This is Rome. It's a different story in Rome versus here. 17-mile-an-hour westerly winds, so it is a blustery, cool, refreshing day today. And along with, of course, that sunshine just north of the Thruway are rain showers from lake effect. Yes, lake effect. We zoom out a little bit, we can see some of that evidence right here. But let's zoom out even more on the radar and satellite, and there it is. Downwind of Lake Huron heading toward central New York through either Lake Ontario or parts of the southern tier, Ohio, Pennsylvania from Lake Erie. So we've got that we're tracking today. And the side of the rainfall, we're still seeing plenty of sunshine, as you saw moments ago. Temperatures peaking in the 70s today, low 70s, upper 60s. Our average high sits at 79 degrees. So we are below average for the next several days. Heading into the start of the weekend, then things will start to warm up as we approach the first few days of September, but still the temperatures being below average, this is basically what that color blue means on that map. Upper 60s, low 70s. Friday is likely the coolest day of the next 7. If you're hoping for warmth, you may have to wait until actually Labor Day itself with those temperatures in the upper 70s. So the bigger picture here showcases a couple troughs or ripples in the atmosphere, firing up a few showers. The more notable system is right here. Here's that cold front that moves through, and it is likely to arrive into our area in the late evening and overnight hours Thursday and into Friday morning. And that is our best chance of seeing notable rainfall, and beneficial rain too. If it happens overnight in a weekday, as long as you keep your windows closed, it's a great time to have it happen. You can enjoy nicer weather that could be arriving this weekend, as well as still get that beneficial rain. So today, a few spotty on and off showers, hit or miss, mixed in with sunshine and clouds. Tomorrow, same story. Starting out the morning, a little bit damp. In the afternoon, we'll progressively dry out. Yeah, stray shower here and there, but then by the evening, it's entirely sunny, it's quiet, it's breezy, but we're going to see skies clear out Wednesday night into Thursday morning. It's going to be a very cold morning with that northwesterly wind. Then Thursday, wind direction shifts. A mix of sun and clouds, a dry, beautiful day before some showers begin to arrive Thursday night into Friday. Things cool down again, our coolest day of the next 7 on Friday. And then comes the holiday weekend, and it's looking pretty nice so far. High pressure sets in. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s, upper 70s by Labor Day itself. And yes, we're still tracking maybe a pop-up shower in the southern valleys, but for much of the area, it's looking to be almost entirely dry for 3 days straight. So it's great for anyone who's planning any Labor Day vacation.
Make those plans.
Yes.
Eric, thanks. Well, coming up, there's meteorologist Eric Gage joining us now, and if you were with us this morning, you may recall that unbelievable sunrise. That was one of the
gorgeous.
best ever.
It looked like a painting. Lots of purples, oranges, and yeah, we're not seeing nearly as much of color, but it is still beautiful out there in Oneonta. Let's take a live view outside. You've got some blue skies, green. Enjoy this, because within a month from now, we're going to see a lot more oranges and reds and even yellows too as we enter the fall season. But for now, it's late summer. We'll enjoy it. It does feel like fall out there today, though. It's a bit breezy, it's cool, it's refreshingly low humidity. And the radar picking up on some rain showers north of the Mohawk Valley. A couple of them that I'm tracking right now. One is just north of Newport, just past South Trenton, and just south of Gray and Russia, and it's heading again north of Fairfield, heading more to the east for the next hour or so. Rainfall, which was reported in Rome earlier on, rainfall has ended, and we're still going to see a chance of a passing shower here and there. In fact, there's one just north of Oneida Lake near Vienna. That's where that rain is falling right now. So the next 12 hours, pop-up showers like what's going on right now. Otherwise, sunny skies, breezy, cool conditions, highs in the low 70s. Tonight, still tracking some unsettled conditions, and then tomorrow, some pop-up showers once more, but we're going to track a brief dry stretch later on this week and what we can expect heading into Labor Day weekend straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. 19 people have been charged.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Sun shining in Utica right now, but some of us also experiencing some rain showers as luck of the draw today. A look at downtown Utica, blue skies out there. Rain showers, which were initially reported in Rome earlier on, are slowly ending, if not have already ended. Still, though, a bit blustery. 17-mile-an-hour winds, comfortable humidity with dew points in the 50s. Believe it or not, actually, even though the rainfall has ended in Rome, expect to see another round begin to move in shortly. Look at this rain shower, which went through the northern edge of Oneida Lake near Vienna, and now it's again heading toward downtown Rome within the next 5 to 10 minutes. This is all driven in by an area of low pressure producing some lake effect rainfall from these Great Lakes. There's warm ocean or warm seawater, and there's cool temperatures. You mix that together, you get lake effect. Doesn't even have to be in the middle of winter time. You don't need snow. You can get lake effect rain too, which is a pretty interesting phenomenon in this neck of the woods here in the Northeast. Today's highs in the low 70s. Our normal high sits at 79, so we figure that out. In terms of average temperatures, we're actually below average. Not a whole lot, about 10-ish or so degrees. Some days this week will be 10 to 15 degrees below average. As a matter of fact, let's convert that map here to the actual temperatures. We're in the upper 60s for your Wednesday, low to mid 70s Thursday, back down into the low 60s Friday. But then as we enter September for Labor Day, it's going to warm up back into the upper 70s, near average this time of year. So in the wake of this cold front that moved through today, we have a few rounds of some troughs here, indicated by those dashed black lines. But the more notable system is right here. See that widespread rain? That's from a cold front that's going to move in Thursday night into Friday. So in our Skycast here today, there's that lake effect rain. It's not steady. It's on and off. There are pockets of downpours and showers. Then there's going to be another round of some scattered showers overnight into early Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, sunshine, a passing shower, but then by the evening it dries up. Overnight lows fall into the 40s, some pockets of the higher elevations. Personally, I think it could be in the 30s. Then we enter Thursday in the 40s and 50s, sunshine, a mix of sun and clouds by the afternoon, approaching the low to mid 70s by the evening. And then by the overnight hours, that's when that front begins to move in. You see it out west, that's going to move its way into our area during the overnight hours, producing widespread rain into early Friday morning. In the wake of that cold front, it's going to cool down. How cool? Well, low 60s. Then begins the gradual climb up back from the 60s into the eventual upper 70s by Labor Day itself. So either way, I mean, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we have a few downpours, but seasonably, it's actually not too bad. If you keep that umbrella handy here and there, you'll do just fine here in our area with the amount of sunshine we're seeing, not only for Thursday, but also for this coming weekend, which is looking mostly dry.
Good for us, man. 3 days in a row this weekend.
Looking very pleasant.
Eric, thanks.
Well, our first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. A little cooler today, but sunshine was out most of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very comfortable day to be outside, especially if you're trying to do yard work or anything physical. It's a good day to be outdoors. A bit of a breeze, temperatures near 70 degrees. It is going to cool off tonight. A lot of places will fall into the upper 40s to low 50s, but in terms of any wet weather, things are looking okay for now. I am watching the radar to the west. I think we'll be dry this evening, but these showers will eventually catch up with us as we head into tonight. Live look in Rome, 72 degrees, partly sunny skies, the 2.48. It feels really comfortable, but that also means we're going to cool off tonight pretty quickly. Cool weather is going to be sticking around over the next couple of days. A mix of showers and sunshine over the next couple of days. The weather heading into the weekend is trending warm and sunny. It looks like a nice Labor Day weekend here in central New York. This evening, partly sunny skies, temperatures cool off into the 60s. Again, tracking some on and off showers, especially tomorrow afternoon. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Utica University and
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and a beautiful day across central New York. For the most part, it's been a sunny afternoon, and we have had an occasional sprinkle or two across the area as expected. Live look in downtown Utica, 75 degrees, plenty of sunshine. We are keeping an eye on the radar this evening. Again, we've been tracking a couple of nearby showers, even a few rumbles of thunder to the west. This is going to be our weather for tomorrow. And there are some lightning strikes associated with this, mainly across Lake Erie, but also Lake Ontario. And we can't rule that out for tomorrow. A couple of passing showers and cool conditions. And you can have thunderstorms even when temperatures are in the 60s. It all depends on how fast the air is rising. And if there's enough rising air today to create that, these storms are non-severe. Reminder, you can always get our weather app, instant weather on the go, by downloading our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. Tomorrow, this is going to be handy in case you're stuck outdoors and can't get weather information very easily. This is an easy way to do that. It'll keep track of your location, so if there's any lightning nearby, it'll let you know ahead of time, along with heavy rainfall. Temperatures across the region, Deansboro 65, Dalesville 69, Little Falls 73, across Southern Valleys, Sherburne 73, Oneonta 64, and Cooperstown with 68. Again, bigger picture shows a few scattered showers. Those will be around tomorrow as well as Friday. So you can get the lawn cut on just about every day this week. You just have to plan around a few showers. I think it's better to go tomorrow morning and cut the lawn compared to the afternoon. And on Friday, it'll be the opposite. Better to go later in the day compared to earlier. Our MoCast, by the way, is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. This upcoming weather pattern, you can turn off the air conditioner and leave it off. We are not tracking any high levels of humidity or any really warm days for the foreseeable future. Maybe early next week is when you might need it. So don't take it out of the window just yet. It can still get pretty warm in September. Radar and satellite image, cooler air working in from the northwest. Again, pop-up showers. That'll be our weather for tomorrow. Tonight, can't rule out a passing shower. Overnight lows drop down into the low 50s. Some of the outlying spots fall into the 40s. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies, passing shower, temperatures in the low 70s. Tomorrow night, overnight lows drop down into the 40s, partly cloudy. On Thursday, the weather looks nice. We're expecting dry conditions throughout the day, sunshine, temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Partly cloudy skies tonight, brief shower late, low 49. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies, a passing shower, breezy, temperatures in the upper 60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Nice Thursday, 71, partly sunny. Cool on Friday, 64. Scattered showers, especially in the morning. Holiday weekend looks nice. Temperatures in the mid-60s Saturday, low 70s Sunday, into the mid-70s looking ahead to Monday.
Is that the station wagon from Vacation?
It is, yes.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Right, thank you. Parts of Phoenix are recovering after a towering wall of dust caused damage and airport delays. The weather event known as a haboob caused nearly zero visibility and was quickly followed by severe damaging thunderstorms. Michael Yoshida reports.
A sight straight out of a movie. A towering cloud of dust swallowing up parts of Phoenix.
Can't see anything.
Drivers stopped as their cars were surrounded. State and weather agencies warning drivers to proceed with caution as the storm made visibility dangerously low.
We can see a little bit in front of us. I think there's a car behind us.
For about an hour, planes at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport couldn't take off or land due to a ground stop. Severe thunderstorms followed, leaving behind downed trees, wind damage, and widespread power outages.
Hearing the trees crack and stuff, this one felt like it was fast but devastating at the same time.
The intense dust storm known as a Haboob swept through Arizona Monday night.
Look at this thing. You just got the warning like 10 minutes ago.
These types of storms are nothing new in Arizona's monsoon season, but this one packed an extra punch when the thunderstorm collapsed, blasting winds outward, scooping up desert soil and building it into a rolling wall of dust, which can climb thousands of feet high and stretch for miles. Monday's Haboob followed a weekend dust storm in Nevada that blew through the annual Burning Man arts gathering, causing vendors to scramble to secure their tents.
This is what twilight looks like.
And the southwest monsoon pattern isn't done yet. Phoenix could see more thunderstorms Tuesday into Wednesday. In Washington, I'm Michael Yoshida.
How a local veteran is celebrating National Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
So we're talking about lake effect rain, and I think that's going to be something that happens tomorrow. Of course, we're very familiar with lake effect snow here in central New York, but lake effect rain is also a thing, and it's the same process, just in the warmer side of the year, where we have cooler air working over a very warm Lake Ontario, producing showers in the form of rain, and we're expecting this to be taking place tomorrow. And it just takes a certain temperature difference between the air and the water to do that. And we are now entering lake effect season. It's usually September through January or February. We're off to an early start this year. As we take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, it's dry out there this evening. Temperatures are going to be on the cooler side over the next several days. Many days spent in the 60s going forward, which is below average for this time of the year. Taking the dog out for a walk, the weather does stay dry. Temperatures will be in the 60s, comfortable. Tonight's featured dog, Dolly, from New York Mills. This is brought to you by Nissan. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. It is National Dog Day.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A beautiful day today. Lots of sunshine, very comfortable conditions, breezy at times. A live look in Oneonta, temperature of 66 degrees, plenty of sunshine today. We are keeping an eye on the radar. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. There are some showers to the north and south of our area, even some thunderstorms to the west. This is going to be our weather for tomorrow. We're expecting some on and off showers as cooler air works in. Yes, even thunderstorms can't be ruled out. You can get thunderstorms even on cooler days as long as you have enough rising air in the atmosphere, which is obviously happening today, and I think there's a chance that we could see this locally tomorrow. If you are outside tomorrow, you have any outdoor plans, it might be helpful to have our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. You can keep track of showers, thunderstorms. If they're moving to your area, you'll get a notification on your phone if there's any lightning strikes detected that are nearby. Quick update on rainfall. We are still running more than 3 inches behind what's average. This is from July 1st until today. Griffiths and Rome just shy of 4 inches of rain, but we typically see over 7 inches of rain during this stretch. So we are behind by quite a bit. And also, too, it's been a very hot summer. We've had a lot of 90-degree days, and that has helped to make things very dry across the region. Any amount of rain is going to be very helpful. Don't see anything really heavy or widespread in the near future, but again, we'll continue to keep an eye on that. Sky Watchers, Whitesboro 69, Mike in Hartford 68, Bob in Clinton, Yorkville 71, also 71 in Yorkville, Fairfield 69, Jeff in Mohawk 68, Cooperstown, Stewart with 66. Cooler air works in from the west. We are getting a response from the Great Lakes. You can see some lake effect showers, lake effect rain showers, that is. Again, as that cooler air works over the very warm waters of the Great Lakes, that is something that we'll be seeing here locally tomorrow. The winds will be picking up tomorrow in the afternoon. We'll see wind gusts between about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Strongest winds coming in from the west, especially in the Mohawk Valley. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Partly cloudy skies. Slight chance of a shower. Overnight lows at the low 50s. Tomorrow we start out with some clouds. We'll finish with sunshine, on and off showers. Even a rumble of thunder can't be ruled out. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies, cool. We're down into the 40s. And then as we look ahead to Thursday, the weather looks nice. Partly sunny skies, warmer with temperatures in the low 70s. Partly cloudy tonight, a passing shower, low 49. Tomorrow, partly sunny, breezy, scattered showers, 69. Again, a thunderstorm can't be ruled out. 71 on Thursday. Friday, cooler. Low pressure sweeps through. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Cool start to the weekend, but it does look dry both Saturday and Sunday. And we do warm up later. Labor Day, partly sunny, 75. Showers return on Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Let's look at the forecast tonight at 6. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
It's been a really nice day across central New York, and we've been enjoying a lot of sunshine. Things are starting to change for parts of our area. Across southern valleys, watching this area of showers, this does look like it's going to eclipse southern Otsego County over the next hour or two, and I think this does stay generally south of the Mohawk Valley. So a couple of showers out there this evening. Otherwise, it's beautiful. We've got lots of sunshine, 72 at Griffiths and Rome, dew point 48. It is very comfortable to be outdoors. It's also going to cool off tonight. Cool weather sticks around over the next couple of days. We're going to be tracking showers and sunshine, very changeable weather just about every day, especially tomorrow. Looking ahead, the weather is trending nice for the holiday weekend. We're expecting sunshine and warmer temperatures. Partly sunny this evening, again some showers south, temperatures in the 60s. We've got a look at the forecast heading into the holiday weekend coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The Herkimer County Health Department.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Beautiful day across central New York. We've been seeing a decent amount of sunshine, but things are going to be changing somewhat as we head into tonight and tomorrow as cooler air works in from the west. So live look in Oneonta, 66 degrees, lots of sunshine. And I'm tracking some showers that are moving into the southern valleys this evening, specifically in southern Shenango, southern Otsego County. This area of showers will be moving through within the next hour. It's not heavy, but it is widespread. And we're also keeping an eye on this thunderstorm that's over near Rochester. This will likely move east, potentially across northern Oneida County if it holds together. I think it is going to weaken as we head closer to sunset. So we will have a couple of showers tonight. Reminder, you can always get weather alerts to your phone by downloading our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. Tomorrow we could have a few pop-up showers and even a few thunderstorms are possible, although they should be few and far between. And if one of these is nearby, you will get a notification on your phone if lightning is near your area. The air conditioner gets a break over the next several days. I wouldn't take it out of the window yet. We could still get warm, humid days in September, but at least for the foreseeable future, things are looking very comfortable. We need the rain still. We're still behind by over 3 inches of rainfall since July 1st. We've been at least able to keep up on pace over the past couple of weeks, but again, we are still quite dry across the region. Whitesboro 69, Bob and Clinton 71, Helen and Cassville 65, Jeff and Mohawk 68, Skenevis 71, Deb and Hartwick 67. Cooler air works in from the west, and this is going to create a few lake effect rain showers as we head into tonight and tomorrow. That is a thing, as long as you have sufficiently cool air and warm lakes, which the lakes are very warm, that could generate showers. And again, this time of the year, it's definitely going to be rain. Breezy conditions tomorrow, too, especially from the Mohawk Valley. West winds between about 10 to 20 miles an hour. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. Could see a passing shower overnight. Clouds early tomorrow give way to sunshine. It's expected to be a changeable weather day. Scattered showers, sunshine, rinse and repeat. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the 40s. Thursday looks dry from start to finish. Temperatures near 70. Partly cloudy skies, a passing shower tonight, low 49. Sunshine, a couple of showers tomorrow. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Cool Friday. Showers in the morning, 64. Nice weekend. It's in the 60s Saturday, a low 70s Sunday, and then back into the mid 70s on Labor Day.
Summer's not over just yet. I mean, meteorological summer's just about over, but we still got some time.
We could still get some warm weather for sure.
Yes, we can. All right. Thank you, Bill. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. Time now for a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. What do we have here?
It's got a family of bears just kind of hanging out here.
Where's this?
This is an Old Forge. Ryan McGrogan sending us in this video. Look, I think they're hungry.
Yeah.
They're sniffing around. They're looking for
Don't
scraps.
feed the bears.
Yeah, don't feed the bears. Don't leave any food out.
Yeah.
Always good to remind folks of that. We want them not to be anywhere near
On
here.
the porch, yes.
Especially the porch. But again, it is pretty cool video to see. That's also posted on my Facebook page if you want to watch. Temperatures are cooling off. We're also tracking some rain showers this evening. It looks like a round is going to be rolling right across Oneida County here over the next hour. There was some rumbles of thunder with this earlier, and it's possible that we could have a rumble of thunder as it rolls through tonight. But again, the bigger story is going to be cooler temperatures. Will be in the upper 60s tomorrow, near 70 Thursday, mid 60s Friday and Saturday. The weather should start to cooperate, though, as we head into the weekend. Tonight, overnight lows drop down into the low 50s. Comfortable night for sleeping. You can leave the windows open going to bed after that shower rolls through, of course. We are tracking some unsettled weather as we head into tomorrow. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A former Utica resident who now...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look in downtown Utica, a temperature of 69 degrees, and there it is. Rain has arrived. We are tracking this round of showers on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This is going to continue here over the next couple of hours, working in from the west. There's been some lightning strikes with this detected earlier. So far, there really isn't a lot of activity at the moment, but can't rule it out. Same thing with tomorrow. A couple of showers that develop. A few of those do have the chance of producing some thunder and lightning. A reminder, you can always get weather information on the go by downloading our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. If you are on the go tomorrow and there's heavy rain heading towards your location, there will be a notification that the app will send out to let you know ahead of time, along with any lightning strikes nearby. Cool weather ahead. The air conditioner forecast is a no-go. I wouldn't take the unit out of the window yet, but I don't think you'll need it for a little while. A reminder, we can still get hot, humid days in September, although they will be few and far between compared to the last couple of months. It's been a dry summer at Griffiths. We definitely could use the rainfall. Today, just shy of 4 inches since July 1st. We have a rainfall deficit of 3 inches and counting, though over the past week, we've been pretty close to normal. We sure could use more rainfall. Again, scattered showers working in from the west. Low pressure will bring an unsettled day tomorrow. A couple of on and off showers throughout the day. These will be arriving as we get into the afternoon time tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 40s to low 50s, mostly cloudy skies. A couple of passing showers here tomorrow, mainly in the afternoon. The energy of the sun is going to create these pop-up showers as that cool air loft settles in. So a very changeable weather day. On and off showers, temperatures in the upper 60s. Tomorrow night, skies clear out. We drop down into the 40s, so it's going to be a cool night. Thursday looks really nice. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures warm up, looking at highs in the low 70s. Tonight, partly cloudy. A couple of showers around, low 49. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies, some scattered showers in the afternoon. A rumble of thunder can't be ruled out, a high of 69. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Thursday looks nice, 71 degrees, partly sunny. A couple of showers around Friday, a cool day, 64. Partly sunny Saturday, Sunday. Cool Saturday, warm Sunday, warmer Labor Day. You like the station wagon?
Yeah.
Dust that one off.
Yeah, it's right out of vacation.
Yes.
One more last quick shot of the vacation before everyone's back to school.
That's right.
All right, thank you, Bill. Well, coming up, they broke the... Had decent weather for the last cruise in at Dave's, but that's changed. More on that in a minute. First, What is going on up in Old Forge?
So this video sent in by Ryan, this was in Old Forge. It looks like a family.
The gang's all here.
Yeah, they're just kind of probably looking for food.
Porridge.
Yeah, so cute video. Don't always like to see them so close to people, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are talking about dry weather. I think that's one of the reasons why these animals are a little extra active, because the weather's been pretty dry, too. Although I'm not an expert at this, that's just my hunch. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Some scattered showers are moving across central New York this evening. We are tracking showers here as we head into tonight as well as tomorrow. They'll be few and far between, though, like tonight. Not everybody's going to be getting wet, but like I mentioned, we could use the rain. Cooler weather is going to be sticking around for the next couple of days. Highs in the upper 60s tomorrow, near 70 Thursday, into the 60s again Friday and Saturday. The weather will start to warm up as we approach the weekend. Tonight, a good night to leave the windows open, cool off the house. Comfortable overnight lows in the upper 40s, maybe a little bit on the cool side for some. Again, we are tracking some showers as we head into Wednesday afternoon. I've got to look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A former Utica resident who now lives.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look at downtown Utica. Showers are continuing to move through central New York. They're not heavy, but they're there. We've been seeing a few passing showers across the Mohawk Valley. To the west, we can see some thunderstorms off of the shoreline of Lake Ontario. We've been seeing a few rumbles of thunder to the west, too. And it is possible that that could happen locally tomorrow, although the odds are pretty low. If you are going to be outdoors tomorrow, you just want to keep an eye on things. One easy way to do that is to download our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. You can take weather information on the go. If there's any heavy rain near your area, it'll alert you, along with any thunder or lightning. We're getting out of air conditioner season, or at least for the next week. We're not completely done yet, but I think you'll be using it a lot less here over the next couple of weeks. Don't take it out just yet, because we can still get really warm weather in September, although it is a lot briefer. Now, you can still get some humid days even into the middle of the month. Not seeing anything in the short term, though. Also, I'm not seeing too much in terms of rainfall. We actually could use it. It's been dry. We've been pretty close to average in terms of rainfall the past week, but we still have a rainfall deficit of over 3 inches. As of today's date, we've had just shy of 4 inches since July 1st, and we typically get over 7 inches by this point. So we look at the bigger picture. Clouds will work in from the west, a few sprinkles as cooler air works in aloft. We are going to be tracking some unsettled weather here. In fact, some lake effect rain showers will develop tonight. Temperatures will drop down into the upper 40s to low 50s. Some showers around in the morning. I think we'll have some hit or miss showers throughout the day. But we'll also get some breaks of sunshine. So a changeable weather day, and it's not a terrible day to be outdoors. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s. Clearing skies tomorrow night. It's cool. We're down into the 40s. And then Thursday looks nice, expecting plenty of sunshine. High temperatures climb into the low 70s. Tonight, partly cloudy, showers, low 49. Tomorrow, partly sunny. A couple of showers around, highs in the low 70s, upper 60s to low 70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Sunshine Thursday, 71. Partly sunny on Friday, the chance of a shower, 64. A cool start to the weekend, but we do warm up. Looking at dry weather Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Rain showers return on Tuesday.
Next couple of days before the kiddos have to go back to school.
That's right.
All right, thank you, Bill. SpaceX